Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Palast here. It actually just downpoured, and as you know, I love the rain. It came down so hard. Kind of see the sky up there. Still got some gray clouds, but it looked like it was just a passing shower. Sometimes it's called the sun shower, and I was trying to get out of here quick enough to see the rain and to feel the rain, but we missed it this time. Should be coming back. We have a story about the groundhog, and where I'm sitting right now. There's actually a groundhog home right under that tree. There's a couple holes over here. And maybe while I'm reading the story, one of the groundhogs will, come visit us to hear us talking about him. So there's a groundhog hole there. Okay. Another hole over here. He's got a bunch of different entrances, and we're going to learn about that today in today's story. And I've seen at least 3 different groundhogs. And then every spring, there's baby groundhogs, which are one of the cutest animals in the world. As you know, my favorite is the prairie dog. But the groundhog and the prairie dog, I believe, are cousins. So we're going to find out. Welcome to a groundhog's home. It's early morning, near the end of summer. It's early morning, near the end of summer. Suddenly, a chubby, furry animal pokes his head out of a hole at the edge of a field. It's a groundhog! The hole is an entrance to the animal's underground home. The groundhog is leaving its burrow to find some breakfast. That's the entrance hole to the groundhog's burrow. And there is the groundhog. Groundhogs sleep, raise their babies, and spend the cold winter months in their burrows. There's a lot of activity happening there. Check out a groundhog. A groundhog is the biggest member of the squirrel family. Its body is about 18 inches long, and its tail adds about 4 more inches. The animals dig their burrows in forests and in fields. Male groundhogs live alone in their underground homes. Females share their burrows with their babies. That's an interesting fact. A groundhog digging a burrow. That's where groundhogs live. You can see them mostly in North America. Groundhogs are also called woodchucks. Some people call them whistle pigs because they make a loud whistling noise to scare away enemies. Adult groundhog. Describe what a groundhog looks like to someone who has never seen one before. Well, let's say he's fluffy, a bushy tail, really cute, chocolate brown eyes, fuzzy ears. A burrow for summer. In spring, a groundhog digs a burrow for the summer months at the edge of a field or some other open space. It begins by using its claws to dig an entrance hole to its home. Then it digs a long tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, the groundhog digs a bedroom to sleep in. A female groundhog also digs a nest room where she gives birth to her babies. A groundhog at its burrow's entrance. So groundhogs dig secret holes that lead into their burrows. Why do you think groundhogs need these extra holes? Oh wait, why would they dig extra holes? Alright, so we got secret holes, the entrance hole, tunnel. The tunnel that leads to the burrow room may be up to 50 feet long. Wow. The rooms are about 4 feet underground. And there's the nesting room where they have their babies. And next to the nesting room is the bedroom. So they have rooms just like us in our house, in our homes. Staying safe. A groundhog has to be careful when it leaves its burrow to look for food. Many animals try to catch and eat the furry creature. If a predator attacks, a groundhog may not have time to reach its burrow entrance. To escape, it sometimes dives into one of the secret holes that leads to its burrow. Groundhog predators. Got the hawk, the gray wolf, the fox, the coyote. A groundhog may climb up a tree to escape from a predator. Groundhog in a tree. Now that is something I've never seen. I've seen them run across the yard to go into their burrows, but I didn't know they can climb trees. Groundhog grub. Groundhogs dig their summer burrows in places where there's lots of food nearby. They eat grass, clover, and dandelions. They also like to eat the crop that grows on farms, such as beans, peas, alfalfa, and grain. In late summer, groundhogs eat and eat. By early fall, they are very fat. A field of alfalfa. There's a clover. Groundhogs usually leave their summer burrows to eat for about 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening. Why do you think groundhogs eat so much in the summer? What do you think? Why would they eat and store all this food in the summertime? Yes, so they can hibernate over the winter. Getting ready for winter. Groundhogs eat a lot of food in late summer because there won't be much around in winter. To get ready for the cold weather, a groundhog digs a deep winter burrow. Being deep underground will keep the groundhog warm. A groundhog eating in summer. A groundhog often digs its winter burrow in a forest. It hides the entrance under the roots of a tree. It keeps its predator from trying to get into the burrow while the groundhog is asleep. See you in spring. A groundhog goes into its winter burrow. When the fall weather gets cold, it curls its body into a tight ball and goes to sleep. The animal sleeps so deeply that it looks as if it's half dead. Deep underground, the groundhog sleeps until the weather warms up in spring. This long sleep is called hibernation. While the groundhog sleeps, it stays alive by using up its summer fat. The entrance to a groundhog's winter burrow. A sleeping groundhog. A groundhog's winter burrow has just one room. The room is used for sleeping. The room may be up to 23 feet underground. Babies in a burrow. In spring, groundhogs wake up from their hibernation and leave their winter burrows. Male and female groundhogs meet up and mate. After mating, the female makes a soft nest of grass and leaves in a burrow. She might use her burrow from last summer or dig a new one. In the burrow, she gives birth to up to 5 pups. She feeds them with milk from her body. 3-week-old groundhog pups. So adorable. A newborn groundhog pup has no fur and it weighs only about 1.5 ounces. This is about the same weight as 5 quarters. The pup's eyes are closed, so it cannot see yet. 3-week-old groundhog pups. Adorable. The pups leave home. When the pups are about 6 weeks old, they leave their burrow for the first time. They start to eat grass and other plants. The pups won't be adults for about a year. At 8 weeks old, however, they are ready to take care of themselves. The young groundhogs leave their mother and go off to dig their own burrows. A 6-week-old groundhog pup. There's a mother groundhog. A groundhog pup starts to grow fur at 2 weeks old. Its eyes open after about 4 weeks. Those are some more groundhog pups. Alright, so learned a little bit about the groundhog. And now I just want to show you again where the groundhogs live on my yard. Maybe one will peek its head out so we can see it. Alright, it seems like they're kind of hiding right now. But if I keep my voice down, they'll pop their heads up and visit. So I hope you enjoyed the groundhog, boys and girls, and I'll see you soon.